Banana chads all around. Am I happy? It's a complicated question. I'm never sure how to answer it. The easy answer is yes. I am not especially anxious or upset. Broadly, I like myself. I fall asleep easily and comfortably. I feel secure. I have good friends. But I do have some seasonal affective disorder, which means I feel a little bit like a toy that's been like put away. You know when a child outgrows a toy and they like put it in a bin in the attic and that bin will never be opened again until it's time for that child to throw that toy away because they're an adult now? That's a little bit what I feel like during the winter. It feels kind of claustrophobic and heavy. Feels like the sky is really close to me because it's so dark and there's no light in it, you know? There's no sense of depth in the sky, especially the sky around here. There aren't even stars in it. You know, there's so much light pollution. It's just, it just feels like it's a heavy blanket, a heavy, just dark, uniform blanket over my face. So, anyway, I have that feeling, but I keep it at bay by Toy Story trauma, by making a lot of plans with friends this time of year. I think all around the world, every culture that existed in highly seasonal environments developed cultural defenses against this, and I try and make use of mine, you know? I think Christmas is a gorgeous, gorgeous holiday. I think the idea of finding light in the darkness and all of the holidays that it descends from, I think that's beautiful, and I try and lean as hard as I can into that. I try and find the traditions that made my ancestors feel cozy this time of year, and I try and make sure that I am doing them. I try and use this time to get close to friends and family again that I maybe drifted away from in the busyness of summer. Oh my gosh, you have to dress up like an elf or Santa? That honestly sounds awesome. I would love to dress like Santa. Maybe I'll do that. I should have done that as a sub goal. If I were smart, I would have done that as a sub goal. But yeah, no. So the question, am I happy? I think broadly yes, but happiness is not something that is experienced all of the time. I think only really a freak would be happy all the time. You know, for me, happiness is not really what it's all about. There are times when I feel happy. I think I mostly experience happiness as gratitude if I'm thinking really hard about it. There are times when I feel gratified, if that like I've received something that I'm excited to receive, or like I've achieved something that I'm proud of. Those things aren't exactly happiness, nor do I feel them all the time. And I think frustration is part of achieving those things. So a lot of the day, I feel frustrated or motivated, you know? I don't necessarily feel happy, although I don't feel sad at all. And then I finish something and I feel proud of myself and excited and motivated to get on to the next thing. So it's hard to say if I am happy. I'm certainly not happy all the time. I certainly have sources of sadness. How often do I feel successful? Several times a day. For a robot, I'm more well-adjusted than a lot of you.
Being proud of yourself is a form of happiness.
You would say that? Then yes. Usually I am happy. Yes. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. See, the thing is, we don't use Teams here. We use Slack, and so the huddle sound makes me more anxious, and I don't even know if they have that. No, Churchy, I'm sorry it gives you the anxiety, though. Thank you! Thank you, Ella! Oh my gosh, you sweetheart! Thank you so much! You wish it would be socially acceptable to hibernate all through the summer. Well, I mean, to every season there is a purpose. There are reasons why, for example, it might be handy to have some people in your population who are most active during the winter and some people who are most active during the summer. Oh, see, that one got me. That one actually did get me a little bit. I think it's pretty cool. For me, I do great in the summer. Yes, I get too hot. Yes, I get sweaty and gross, but I don't even care, man. I just like being out and about. I like how the sun feels on me. I like when the breeze is warm. I like how green everything is and how bright everything is. Spring all the time. Spring is incredible. Spring is the best. Summer is the best for bugs, so that's my personal fondness for summer. Spring is the best for plants. So yeah, no, for me, those are my favorite seasons. I like fall just fine. I think it's nice. I love holidays. I certainly enjoy a lot about winter. I've said this before, but I feel like, snowshoeing in the winter. I love snowshoeing. I feel like I'm at my most creative in the winter and my most productive in the summer. I feel like I write down all of the ideas for songs in the winter, and then I actually write them as songs in the summer. So anyway, I feel like all things, humans have seasons, you know, and different humans have different seasons, and just like the plants, you know, just like the bugs, I'm a little larval in the winter, and I'm not really. I hit my final instar in the summer, you know. So weather doesn't matter much. But what about the weather out the window, though? Even if you're a homebody, you see the weather out the window. Doesn't that like do something to you? When I look at the window and it's just black, so the window is just a mirror, and I just see myself looking into it. That's no good for me. That's no good for me. Yeah, near the equator, it's always summer. Although I hear that can have some effects on people as well. Like there are some people who get sort of a different kind of seasonal affective disorder from that. You love seeing snow. Yeah, I love seeing snow as well. It's like important to me emotionally, but not in a way that makes me happier. I feel like I have emotional needs that go beyond happiness. Maybe everyone does. Maybe that's universal, but that might just be universal now that I think of it. I think that's universal. But like, I feel like I need a time to be like pensive and brooding, and I need a time to be like hopeful and impatient, and I need a time, you know? I need that. I need that. So, I like winter, but it is my least happy season. But I do like it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like the rain. I don't like when it's raining on me. I find it bad. I don't like how wet it is. I think that's rude. I hate when it makes my pants wet. I think that's the worst thing it could do. I don't think anybody should be allowed to make my pants wet. I don't even do that, you know? So I don't think anyone else should be allowed to do that either. Stepping in a puddle. Dude, I stepped on a cobblestone today and it like trebucheted. It like tipped up and like trebucheted wet mud onto the bottom, like, I want to say like fifth of my pants. And it was so freaking wet. So freaking wet and gross. I got to go into the office and just like run into the bathroom and just paper towel off my pant legs. Come to the UK, cobblestone paths and streets are all over the place. Yeah, I'd love to get even more trebucheted mud on my pants. I think that would be awesome for me.